Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a Western Electric rotary desk telephone, and this is Kevin's telephone from PA. And so basically on this telephone, it's kind of a special telephone in a way because it's caught in a period of time where they didn't make too many of these. I want to show you something here on the rotary dial. If you notice, what happens here is they have a washer inside the plastic finger wheel, and then they have a nut that holds everything together on the rotary. Now this rotary on the inside workings is not a 302 rotary, but it's right after the 302. They were taking some of these telephones and calling them 5302s, and they were taking a 500 set and putting 302 parts in them. And this rotary is made very similar to a 302 rotary, but it has the plastic finger wheel on it. And most of the telephones that had the 302 parts in them, they were still using the metal finger wheel. And so basically you have the lip of what a 302 would have, like the center dial ring here. And so this one was kind of caught in a situation where they were trying to figure out how they wanted to manufacture things. So it's kind of a special phone in a way, because of this plastic finger wheel with the lip on it, or the center ring that does not come off the plastic wheel. And they changed that. They didn't make them like that any longer. What they did right after this was, it was just all one piece of plastic. You took the whole finger wheel off and put your dial center card inside, and then you put your wheel back on and turned it. And this wheel comes off too, just like the center wheels that I'm talking about, but it was stuck in a little period there in a situation where they were making them kind of still like the 302, but it's a stationary center ring. So it's kind of caught in that situation where, you know, it's them trying to figure out at Western Electric what they wanted to do and how they wanted to do it. And so it's kind of a short period design situation. Another thing that we want to look at is we want to look at the rotary. I want to make sure that we clean and oil that and get that adjusted. We want to get a center card and cover in the rotary. Another issue is a situation that's going on with his modular plug that somebody has put on the original line cord, and we'll get that squared away. And he's got a note here about the year, and from the date code it looks like it's about a 1959, and he's also talking about his bell does not ring. I have this telephone apart, and so what I'm going to do is show you the insides. Kind of set this to the side here, and we'll pull the loosen this screw a little. Pull our rotary off, and I'll show you the back of the rotary. And it's not quite like the 302, but it still has the metal plate. And it also has a date code of 559. And then we have the older style network. And the bells are the older style bells. And you can always tell the older style bells. They made them like this for years, but they turned into plastic. These are actually metal. The housing is metal, and it's not plastic. And you will always see a silver film tape over the coil. So it's the older set of bells. And then the feet ended up being like a rubber, but they're shaped in the design of the 302s, but they're not any longer leather. So he's got a date code here, 559 again, but this is their 500 model. So what we're going to do is take a short break from the video and kind of get into this telephone and troubleshoot it a little bit and find out about our bell, find out why that's not ringing, and get some of these issues squared away, and we'll get right back into the video. Okay, we're back now, and we're finished up with the telephone. So basically what we've done is repaired the bell circuit. I went through the rotary so that it's a lot smoother now. We also installed our dial center ring and plastic cover, so it says wait for dial tone. And now we're ready to do some of our final checks. We also went into the modular plug adapter and repaired that so it wasn't hanging out any longer, and went in and just did all the various repairs that we need to do to get everything squared away and set up the way we want them. So we'll go ahead and ring the telephone now. Since that was one of the issues, the bell didn't ring. We'll let that go a few times. Give you some dial tone. Now we want to dial our numbers. So if you watch the numbers go by, I'm going to end in a 2. And now what I want to do is give you some dial tone, and then I want to dial a 2, and I want to transmit into the handset. So we'll go ahead and transmit into the handset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Incoming message test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that the telephone is transmitting and receiving now. What we can do is move the telephone over into a regular telephone line, and we'll kind of go from there and dial, like, say, a time and temp number. So we'll move that over. I'll give you some dial tone.
Today is Monday, May 7th. The time is 1:03. Current temperature 76 degrees. Now the Belleville area weather forecast.
Cooler today, mostly cloudy skies, thunderstorms likely, highs in the 70s with temperatures falling through the 70s in the afternoon. Cooler tonight, mostly cloudy, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and partly cloudy after midnight. Lows in the 50s. Partly cloudy Tuesday, highs in the 70s.
Okay, so now what we can do, give you some dial tone. I'll dial my number and it'll be busy. I'll dial one other number. We don't need anything from there right now. Give you some dial tone. So we don't really need to talk to them.
Thank you for calling Walmart.
Okay. So now that we know that the telephone is finished up, it's got receive, transmit, the dial is a lot more smooth now than it was. We have our dial center ring card in and our plastic cover, and we've repaired the bell circuit and went through some of the connections and things, and then got our modular port adapter squared away. This telephone is finished up and ready to be sent back to Kevin, and it is, like I said earlier in the video, caught in a period of time where Western Electric was trying to figure out how they were going to handle the finger wheel. And later models right after this was just a piece of plastic over, and you didn't have to insert a plastic cover over it any longer. You would just simply put your dial center card in and then put your finger wheel on. And so this is kind of it's kind of unique, and it's kind of caught in that period of they hadn't made the decision of what they were going to do yet when they switched over from the 302s to the 5302, and now we're in the 500 model. So it's kind of a unique telephone. So Kevin's got kind of a special telephone here in a way, just for that simple fact that he's caught in this little manufacturing period here of how the finger wheel was. So it's a highly collectible situation, and he's got a cool phone. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.